Welcome to my Pokemon Platinum review. Starting off with one of the most important components of any video game, the visual presentation. Pokemon's graphics were never anything special or anything to get excited about, but this game had the best graphics out of anyone, as it is the most recent. You're basically one person in the middle, i.e. the guy in the red hat, and you move one square at a time, either left, right, up, or down. The buildings aren't that greatly designed, and the water shows some depth, but again, bread and butter of Pokemon was never their graphics. But it was a step up from the original Pokemon. Anyone out there remember Pokemon Red, which had horrid graphics, especially in the battles. As you can see, Pokemon has obviously come a long way in terms of all of its graphics, including its battle scenes. But again, the game was never really invented to show off flashy graphics. Even as the games and ages go on, Pokemon will never have the best graphics out of anyone's book. But it always has been pretty nice that it's always gotten a little better. The most important aspect of the game is how well it plays, and Pokemon has always had a great formula for that. It's a turn-by-turn base, and while you can watch the action up here, you select your moves and items and Pokemon that you'll battle with down here. You can have 4 moves per Pokemon, and each one has a set amount of times that you can use it. In a fight such as this, you can pick which opponent you want it to hit, and if you pick the right one, you might get a good matchup. Then you move back up to this screen to watch the action unfold. Then you see the battle damage that your move caused, and if it's an effective matchup, it will do a lot of damage, and if it wasn't like that one, it won't do a lot of damage. Certain Pokemon are immune to certain attacks, and that's the way that every video game works. Certain strategies are better than others. Pokemon's the most customizable game out there because you can have any one that you want and any moveset, and even then you can use different strategies different ways. And you're going to have to use a different strategy because everyone out there will have a different way of using theirs. The replayability of Pokemon is really good. There are always things to do after, and again, you can always go back to the Elite Four and replay it. Now, a few things that irritated me about this year's game of Pokemon was the fact that it basically advertised 2 new types of Pokemon. One was Giratina's origin form, and the other was the infamous Sky Shaman. Now, I don't mind the fact that this new game only consisted of 2 new Pokemon, and even then they were only remakes of old Pokemon. But it bothers me the fact that in the normal game, you can only get one of the 2 types of Pokemon. You can only get Giratina's origin form, while as if you want Shaman's form, you have to go to an event. And that really bothers me. While this can be fixed with Game Shark codes or AR, Action Replay, some of you know, it is also kind of sad that when you come out with a new video game, most people can't access it, which really bothers me because I'm not the kind of person that can go to the events. Other than that, this was a great Pokemon game. It can be replayed over and over again, and like Pokemon, it's never lost its luster. It's really beautiful. The presentation was overall much better, and they really just figured out the formula to making these games. It looks really good. It plays just as well as any other Pokemon game. And like most Pokemon games, it has an overarching story, but it's not something you really play for. Most of us play these games because we want to see huge hulking creatures destroy each other. And while, like all Pokemon games, our Pokemon don't actually move when they attack, the animations from each attack commence once you start battling. It's not great animation, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. Like I said, going back to Pokemon Red, the series has come quite a far way. But there's room for improvement, and next year's game will probably be even better. And that's really all I have to say about this game. If you enjoy Pokemon, I'd have to say you need to pick up this game as soon as possible. And if you like any sort of role-playing game, you'd probably like this game. Or if you just like a really fun game to play, I think you should pick this up. In my opinion, it is a must-have for all Pokemon fans. This has been a Pokemon Platinum review, and I thank you for your time.